and welcome back to my channel. It's Adeleke Musimoluwa here, and I release videos live from Nigeria. If you're just coming, welcome, you're in the right place. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome. Please, if you have not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Oh, please do subscribe, and please don't forget to share this video and to tell everyone you know about this channel. So today I'm going to be telling a story time, but I'm going to be focusing more on the lessons I have learned from this experience. It's like a life lesson. And if you've not seen my other story time videos, please ensure you do that. I'll probably leave the link in the description box below, or it's just on my channel. So some years ago, a few years ago actually, somebody was discussing with me about how she was dating someone, or she was liking someone and was liking her. I think they were in a relationship, and she was talking about how this person was not respecting her. I'm not the type that is usually that has 100% of my that has all my time, all the 100% of my time focusing on dating, relationship and all this kind of stuff and everything. But this particular case, she was saying it was like he was not respecting her, and I think he was even allowing other people to disrespect her. So of course, the fighter in me, I was like, girl, or this is how I would have reacted. But like, girl, don't you know your worth? You are gold. Don't let any guy treat you like trash. Don't let anybody step on you. That kind of thing. Basically, I was just trying to, let her know that she deserved much more and she should not be disrespected. And if she's in a relationship with somebody disrespecting and is making others disrespecting her, it's sort of like a red flag and everything. So after a while, we lost contact and I connected back with her. And when I connected back with her, she didn't tell me about this person again. But all I know is I ceased to see her talk about this person, post this person, and it's should I say she does that in a suggestive way to show. I don't know what the way she posts is like. It's sort of, to me, it sort of suggests that there's probably something sick going on, but she doesn't talk about him to me again. I don't know, maybe it's because we had a break in connection, maybe that time that we stopped for talking for a while, or she just didn't want to discuss it with me again. Whatever it is, anywho, anyhow, I saw myself as the enemy in that situation, because it looks like as if here were two people, two lovebirds, and I was trying to give an advice to one of them against the other person, and then the person didn't take the advice and she's still sort of sticking with him. So how does that make me? Makes me like, makes me like I'm the enemy. Like, look at this one that's trying to come and advise me against somebody that loves me, blah 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 blah. I don't know, it just sort of sends a wrong signal to me that I should just, now, like, she had already told me about it, so I should just keep my mouth shut. Like, this is her life, she has made that decision, because she's still with this person and she's not discussing it with me again. Maybe the person has changed and she didn't even message, she didn't even tell me, oh, okay, the person is not respecting me. So she didn't even just bother to explain stuff to me, which is fine. She has a life, she has a right to do her stuff. It's not compulsory she always includes me, or I don't know, get me involved in her life or anything. Yes, she has a right to cut me off and everything. That is okay. She didn't cut me off completely. Yeah, we still talk, hi, hellos and everything, but as regards that matter, we just don't talk about it again, because she didn't bring it to me again, and it is fine. But that experience just made me, it just taught me a lesson. I learned from it that in this life, learn to say, my dear, pray about it. When people bring their issues to you, apart from relationship issues, career, marriage, their jobs, their education and everything, just when you finish advising them, Always add. But anyway, you just pray. Let's just pray and talk to God about it. Because why? Because if it should backfire tomorrow, my dear, before they come and talk and say now you ruined their life, if you know what is good for you, just I this is not a compulsory advice. I'm just saying it was a life lesson I learned, and I'm just sharing it with you. So I've now learned to say, oh, when people bring such situations to me and they need to make a decision and everything, I'm not quick to now help them to make a a direct um decision. Now for an example, if this girl had brought that issue to me, if she brings it to me now, I'm just going to say something like, oh, it's like that, oh, that's not nice if you are being treated like that. But you might want to rethink your stand, or you might want to rethink this relationship. Well, anyway, it's up to you. And see, honestly, just pray to God about it and just ask him to guide and direct you. Yes, that's why I'm going to talk now, because I don't want to come back and look like the enemy, where they now start saying, oh, this was the person that advised me like this. Maybe she was even jealous of me, that's why she advised me like this. Or maybe she was doing this, why that's why she did. See, people can come back to backfire it on your head. So I think I'm just going to continue to stick to this principle of I'm going to make whoever is coming to me, or whoever I get the advice, I'm going to make it look like as if they have a choice. I'm going to make them understand and realize and remember that they have a choice to choose my advice or not. And I'm going to make them understand that they need to go back to God, their beginning and their end, to help them to sort it out. Because I am human, I am imperfect, I might be wrong, I might be right, but just to avoid looking like the enemy at the end of the day, or just to avoid somebody coming to say, oh, it was my advice, so it was Muslim's advice that did this and everything. I've just come to learn that when people bring advices to you, not every time give them the direct way you think it should be. I mean, there might be background issues that might be going on, and they just come and tell you about the surface, and you just judge about the surface. It may not work well. So just sometimes just learn to let them know that they need to talk to God about it, they need to pray to God about it, or they just need to rethink. You don't have to. And sometimes don't feel like you have a pressure. Don't feel pressurized to give them an answer when somebody messages you. And every sometimes they just message you for you to just listen to them rant. That's all. But for when you now take that opportunity and start giving them the list of how they're supposed to react to the situation, how they're supposed to do it, it might not help. So sometimes step back. Sometimes step in. Yeah, sometimes you have to step in and actually tap them like, wake up and smell the coffee. You need to do better, move on. While sometimes just step back and just like rub their minds, pray for them, that God should just help them and guide them to make the right decision. When it comes to issues like maybe domestic violence, and you see that the person is being it looks like that thing is going to get the person killed, yes, you might give a direct advice. It's like, oh, you need to contact an organization to step in and just do something and everything. But when it comes to some certain matters that might not be that might not be life threatening or you can now just give your advices in such of a touch here and there, just not something necessarily directly. I do hope you understand what what I've just discussed. And if you have had such an experience, please don't forget to, you can share in the comment section. Let's discuss this, or you can message me using my social media handles. Let's discuss this matter, because this life na je je je, and you just have to be careful to save your head. So I pray God is going to help all of us sincerely, because no one is perfect and we're just trying to be better. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe like I said earlier. And until next time, be well, stay safe, and do good. Bye bye.